Green Day's music will no longer be played on 2 Las Vegas radio stations following some comments made by vocalist Billie Joe Armstrong on stage that have outraged numerous Las Vegas residents. Now, this stems from the decision from the Major League Baseball team, the Oakland A's, to leave the town where Billie Joe Armstrong is a native of. This decision has infuriated him to the extent that he began trashing Vegas from the stage, and those 2 radio stations have issued statements. This is far from the first time that Billie Joe Armstrong has gone off on stage. It's sort of a trademark at this point. We'll look at some of his past statements as well. But here's what's going down. During a recent Green Day show at San Francisco's Oracle Park, vocalist Billie Joe Armstrong took a moment to trash the Oakland A's and their ownership for the decision to relocate to Las Vegas. He even directly slammed the team's owner. He told the crowd, "We don't take shit from people like John Fisher. I hate Las Vegas. It's the worst shithole in America." Now, sure, there are definitely warranted criticisms of Las Vegas, but the irony is not lost on me here that he's saying this in comparison to Oakland, California, who has lost numerous other sports franchises. And anybody who's been to Oakland, it's not nicer than Vegas. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Oakland has some real problems. And so that is one of the many reasons that these sports franchises are relocating to more palatable locations. Again, Vegas has issues. But in comparison to Oakland, bro? This report from CNN Business back in February tells the story. Rising crime risks turning Oakland into a ghost town. The report says, robberies grew 38% last year in Oakland, according to police data. Burglaries increased 23%. Motor vehicle theft jumped 44%. Roughly 1 of every 30 Oakland residents had a car stolen last year, according to San Francisco Chronicle analysis. So now, given those comments from Billie Joe Armstrong about Vegas in comparison to Oakland, there are multiple radio stations that are not going to be playing Green Day's music anymore. They're really taking this to heart. And again, there are criticisms of Vegas, but I've been there and I've had a really good time. I have a lot of friends that live there. It is actually a pretty cool town. You know, if you go there, and it is what you make of it, I guess. If you're just gambling all the time, maybe you're not going to have a good time. But if you're going around, enjoying the sights, checking shows out, whatever, and you don't stay too long, it can be a great place. But Vegas radio stations are now calling out Green Day, saying they're not going to be playing their music anymore. Here's multiple statements from these radio stations pointing it out. Station KOMP 92.3 responded to Billie Joe Armstrong's comments, revealing, KOMP 92.3 has pulled any and all Green Day from our playlist. It's not us, Billy. It's you. Vegas forever. Another station, X107.5, also released a statement. They said, well, Sin City heard them loud and clear, and X107.5 is not having it. In response to Armstrong's inflammatory comments, the station is banning all Green Day music, effective immediately. Considering he played a pop-up show at Fremont Country Club last year, we're surprised at his comments. The show was spectacular, but now Armstrong has crossed a line with Vegas locals, so we're breaking up with Green Day completely. Bye-bye, Billy. Radio host Carlotta Gonzalez said, maybe he should take a look at the city and the people involved in that transaction than talking smack about the city of Las Vegas. So these stations are taking up for their community, and they're probably also hearing a lot from their audience who are fired up about this as well. They're standing up for Vegas, and hopefully things improve in Oakland as well, because they should be able to have sports franchises there. And there's so many great people in that community that want to support a sports franchise. But I think, unfortunately, it makes it hard for people to come outside of town or whatever if they're fearful of the current conditions there. So anyhow, that is your latest update here from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe and notifications on for the latest news and updates.